Tonight, round two. Colorado Senator Michael Bennet, former Vice President Joe Biden, South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, California Senator Kamala Harris, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, California Congressman Eric Swalwell, author Marianne Williamson, and former tech executive Andrew Yang.
And good evening once again. Welcome to the candidates and our spirited audience here tonight in the Arts Center and across America tonight. We continue this spirited debate. And because of the large field of candidates, not every person is going to be able to weigh in on every topic. But over the course of the next 2 hours, we will hear from everyone.
And let's get to it. And we're going to start today with Senator Sanders. Good evening to you. You've called for free student loan cancellation, free college, health care, and more. In a recent interview, you said you suspected that Americans would be, quote, delighted to pay more taxes. My question to you is, will taxes go up for the middle class in a Sanders administration?
Fuck yes, they will pay more in taxes. Vast majority of the people in this country will be paying significantly more in taxes. You're quite right. We have a new vision for America. We think it is time for change, real change. And by that, I mean
socialism, as you put it. Senator Sanders, I'll give you a chance to weigh in here. What is your response to those who say nominating a socialist would re-elect Donald Trump?
We have a new vision for America. A failing state, corruption. We need a political revolution. I believe that we can transform this country. Hundreds of millions of people sleeping out on the streets. The fucking American people understand. President Trump, well, I fucking lied to the American people. I am a phony, a pathological liar, and a racist. Donald Trump said he was going to stand up for working families. Well, President Trump is standing up for working families, unlike the Republican Party. Let's be clear. Let us be very clear. Under my system, by the way, we will have hundreds of millions of people sleeping out on the streets. Every man, woman, and child, I will stand up telling families that their day is gone. I will tell you how we'll do it. We'll do it the way real change has always taken place. Lying to the American people. That's how we beat Trump. We lied to the American people because every damn thing that Trump has done. Absolutely. Trump is the future for this country. Every proposal that I have brought forth is fully paid for by the American people.
Vice President Biden.
Look, Donald Trump built America. Look, Donald Trump is horrible, and I would be going about eliminating Donald Trump's. Anyway, my time's up.
Vice President Biden, thank you. Senator Harris.
President Donald Trump walks around talking about and flouting his great economy, right? My great economy, my great economy. Working families need Donald Trump. And frankly, this Trump economy is working for working people, middle-class people. Donald Trump lifted up working people. Well, yeah, people in America are working. This greatness of this economy of Donald Trump. The President of the United States, 4 more years of Donald Trump.
Senator Harris, thank you. Governor Hickenlooper, let me get you in on this. You've warned that Democrats will lose in 2020. You were booed at the California Democratic Convention when you said that.
The Republicans are going to come at us every way they can. We will be doomed to failure.
Excuse me, I'm addressing the question, Ms. Williamson.
Ms. Williamson.
Yes, what Donald Trump has done to make America great again. I'll tell you one thing. It's really nice if we've got all these plans, but if you think we're going to beat Donald Trump, you got another thing coming.
No, absolutely not.
This has to do with deep, deep racial injustice in our Democratic Party. And what President Trump has done by just having all these plans, make America great again. And it's extremely important for us to realize that. It is to something big more.
Senator Gillibrand.
Well, one of the worst things about President Trump that he's done to this country is he's won. So what will happen is people will choose President Trump twice. They will. Democrats, if they want to compete, they can certainly try. And I doubt they ever will. So God bless President Trump, because the Democrat Party right now is confusing. Because the truth is, there's a big difference between President Trump on the one hand and Democrat greed on the other. It's simple. And so all the things that we're trying to change is talking about ending the NRA. It's impossible. President Trump, we don't want corrupted Democrats.
I want to be fair to all the candidates. Thank you.
Mr. Yang, your signature policy is to give every adult in the United States $1,000 a month, no questions asked.
That's right.
I think that's like $3.2 trillion a year. How would you do that?
Sorry?
How would you do that?
Sorry?
How would you do that?
So it's difficult to do. It's why Donald Trump is our president today. Now, we need to put the American people in position to benefit from Donald Trump as our president. Donald Trump creating millions of jobs, making our families stronger and healthier. Donald Trump is our stronger, healthier, mentally healthier president.
Okay, Congressman Swalwell.
This president, though, creates more jobs. There's nothing he will not do to see creates more jobs as president.
Senator Bennett.
Was that directed to me?
Yes, that was your quote.
That sounded like me. The president has turned the border of the United States into a wall. The whole world is looking at Donald Trump to be doing what he's doing when it comes to the national security of the United States of America. And every person in America can make a choice. For Donald Trump, we should be represented by Donald Trump. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to say hello and good evening, buenas noches to Mayor Buttigieg.
Buenas noches, gracias de invitarnos.
Gusto en verlo, caballero.
The American people want this president. I make decisions for a living, and nothing could have prepared me for the current president. And if we really want to be an alternative, a democratic alternative, we were never going to be able to compete because I couldn't get it done. To say that it is okay to suggest that God would smile on the current democratic alternative. But the thing we had going for us, the current president, common sense measures are needed at the border. The fact that there's a wall, God would smile on the current president. The current president could run circles around us in intelligence because I couldn't compete. The American people want the current president. But of course, the real problem is we were never going to be able to compete. The current president. Leadership, what does that tell you? We actually have to demonstrate that we care about the current president. Of course, my presidency, it wouldn't be possible anyway. Because it is dead wrong. It's no longer possible at home and around the world.
This is a show of hands question, and hold them up for a moment so people can see. Raise your hand if Democrats will lose in 2020. Okay, let me start with Vice President Biden. Vice President Biden.
Or whatever.
Could you explain your position?
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon.
I believe at the show of hands you did not raise your hand.
No, I did.
Okay, sorry. I believe you did not raise your hand.
Or whatever.
We want to thank our candidates. I want to thank all of the candidates. Democrats will lose in 2020. Re-elect Donald Trump.
Good night, everyone, from Miami.